Okay, so hello and welcome to another Tarot Tuesday. Got my tea and my butterfly mug. I always, well, not every single time consistently, but I use the intention of drinking out of the same mug as much as I can, because I put healing intention into this vessel every time I drink from it, healing and empowering intention into it. So then the more I use it, the more that intention becomes a reality. So yeah, I've got my tote deck here with my banana slug, my UC Santa Cruz banana slug scarf, and I'm just gonna kind of jump into it. My last Tarot Tuesday. Sorry about that. My last Tarot Tuesday. I think when I was shuffling, I was very unfocused. So this time, I may end up cutting out the shuffle, depending on how long it takes. I've just scooted you back slightly, and I'm adjusting the frame slightly. There we go. So just kind of depending on how long my shuffle takes, I may or may not include that in the video. We shall see. We shall see. But I've got to really make sure I focus on it, on the deck. And not on myself, but on the world. Because I think last time the deck just assumed that it was reading for me. So that's basically what it gave me. So y'all got treated to a reading for me. Which is fine, but that was not the intention. It's my intention to do another 3-card spread about the world. What do we need to hear this week? I'm getting a lot of interference for some reason. Stop. I take it in my left hand, I've got 3 piles to the left. Oh, and absolutely the first one is what we need. Kind of I felt that as I was cutting. So I'm going to do 3 cards. Okay. Just present, future. Okay. Oh. I'll draw you closer to me. And nope, that's not going to work. I'll just draw you closer to me. I don't really want you on my... I won't draw you closer to me. Maybe I'll cut this out. Okay, so past, present, future. And this is really just for the week. So the first card I drew is Major Arcana 13, Death. It is 13, yes. A lot of people are really frightened of this card, but it's not really frightening. Death simply means transformation. It's actually, it's an incredibly powerful card. And I've always seen it as a positive card. It's a culling. It's a cutting away of old modes of thinking and being. It's the removing of ideas and methods that no longer apply or are in your best interest, that are no longer functioning properly. Being that this is June 16th, and what we've seen over the past week with the Black Lives Matter movement and all the protests and marches, I think we can agree that that's certainly been the case. This energy will probably continue. But in the present, we have the 7 of Wands, which is called Valor. The Wands are fire energy, and this one happens to be Mars in I want to say Leo. Every now and then I get, ever since the chemo, and in combination with my extraordinary insomnia, but for some reason this isn't, the Leo symbol isn't really drawn properly. It's not closed. So I'm like, is that Leo? Am I seeing it wrong? But anyway, the 7s on the Tree of Life are a transition, one of the transition points. It's moving energy. It's not stable energy. It's moving from one point to the next on the Tree of Life. And this is called Valor. I think I already said that. In case I didn't. And so this is the present. What we're seeing is a lot of fiery intensity coming to the fore, fighting for what's right. A lot of taking back of one's own energy. Sorry, I've got this bird feeder in the back, and the sparrows and the finches are just town back there. Now what's cool is, so death is a major arcana card. And the major arcana cards are like the higher spirit realm. And they're energies that we do not have control over. It's spirit coming down onto us, things that are beyond the realm of man. Whereas the minor arcana cards are those energies which are under our control. And so in the present, here with Valor and Mars and Leo, which is actually a really good placement for Mars, these are energies that are completely under our own control. And so I think we are definitely seeing that with a lot of the activism that's been going on. So I'm just kind of seeing this as a validation of what's been happening. And then for the third card, this is the future. So this would be the energy going into next week. We go back into the major arcana, and this is the sun. Why can't I hold it straight? I'm filming this on my laptop and everything's reversed. So this is a beautiful card. It's almost couldn't get more positive than this. We have the twins dancing with joy under the rays of the sun, praising the sun energy that's just beaming down and permeating everything, permeating the world. And the entire astrological realm is encircling everything. It's really joyous. I think this card has actually come up in a couple of, I think maybe the first one that I did. So this will be the energy going into next week, where we're going to see a lot of wins, I think, and a lot of joyous victory, which is especially cool because we've got Juneteenth coming up, and it's Pride Month, so we're going to have this wonderful basking in the sun energy. We can just be joyful and happy. So I'm very excited about that. And again, this is major arcana, so this is spirit coming down, and it's beyond our control. This is like a gift from spirit down to us. My voice is really, sorry, my voice is super, super gravelly today. I have not had my tea yet. I've been waiting for it to cool. Gulp. So that's lovely. It's lovely. Short, down and dirty reading. Thank you, cards. Thank you for sharing that with us. I'm going to wrap them up now. Since I feel like I'm done with that, I'll try to wrap them up as shortly after I'm done with them as I can. And while I'm doing so, I want to let you know that I've so far I've only done Tarot Tuesdays under my magic playlist, but there will be more other types of posts that I'll be putting here. For example, I want to be talking to you guys about just more general metaphysics type things. I'm going to start a series that I'll be playfully calling Mishaps in Metaphysics. Because, again, I think I've mentioned this before, probably one of my vloggy logs, that, oh no, actually it was last week in my Tarot Tuesday. I'm very much a coyote. I'm a throw it at the wall and see what sticks kind of a person. And in doing that, I've made a lot of mistakes, and some of them, when it comes to magic and metaphysics, the human form is not strong. It's not strong. It's easily permeated by forces that we can't see, that are beyond the bandwidth of human vision, and it's easily permeated, very easily permeated by things beyond our vision. I mean, just take radio waves, microwaves, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, all of those things, neutrinos. I mean, we're constantly being bombarded by various wavelengths that just easily pass through our bodies, right? Other creatures, birds for sure, possibly cats, possibly dogs, possibly other creatures are able to see some of those wavelengths. Bees, I believe, are able to see some of those wavelengths that are just beyond the human visual bandwidth. So in metaphysics, when you start working with some of these wavelengths and energies, and you don't really know what you're doing and you're just experimenting, like I have, it's easy to run into trouble and then to have it adversely affect your health. So I'm going to tell stories about some of the things that I've run into that have fucked me up, that hopefully will make interesting posts and that hopefully you can learn from. I'll also have just small tutorials on some of the things that I've learned. I'm not a great student, and so I don't want to pretentiously come on here and try and be a teacher. Because I just don't think that's just the wrong hat for me to wear. I do know a lot. I know a lot, but to come on here and to pretend that I've got some kind of mastery in the area of magic would be to mislead you. But perhaps over time I can share whatever wisdom I've gleaned. When it comes to tarot, I certainly can teach, and in the realm of astrology I can teach, and I can teach you what I know about gematria and sigil making and a little bit of candle magic and a little bit of kitchen witchery, just little things like that, just things that I've picked up. But, I mean, a simple Google search could teach you as much as I could teach you. But I'm happy to share those things if you guys express an interest. But again, I think what would probably be more interesting and more helpful to you is to teach you what not to do. Yeah. But I'll leave you with this for now. Telepathy is real, and it's not desirable. It's not what you think it is at all, and it's not desirable. So I wanted to be able to do it for a really long time. I thought it would be the coolest thing. It's not cool. It's not cool. It's not fun. It's not cool. It's psychic. It just is psychic entanglement. And it's really fucked up. So I'll leave you with that. And this probably should be part of a vloggy vlog, and I will make it part of a vloggy vlog as well. And I'll probably do that right after I'm done with this. But I have an ostomy, so I am also going to start doing a series on ostomy. If any of you also happen to have an ostomy or are interested in ostomy care or anything like that, I'm going to do a series along those lines too, on what I know about living with an ostomy. So with that, I bid you adieu. Have a wonderful week. Love you all. Stay healthy.